Are you fucking crazy?
Wait. Okay, stop. Give me my.
Like, come on, yo. What the fuck is this?
Bro, give me my. Come on, just give me my phone. Let's talk about it.
Why you fucking just smiling? What you find funny? He shipped your uterus.
The entire entertainment industry shook the moment the headline appeared. Tamar Braxton sues Mendeecees for harassment. Not a rumor. Not a screenshot. Not a misleading post this time. Tamar Braxton herself had taken legal action against Mendeecees Harris. And the world stopped breathing. Fans couldn't believe it. Producers couldn't believe it. Even critics who thrive on celebrity chaos were stunned by the magnitude of what had just happened. For years, Mendeecees Harris had sold the world an image of redemption, loyalty, and transformation. But now that image was cracking, shattering, and collapsing under the weight of Tamar Braxton's lawsuit. And while the world tried to process the shock, another heart was silently breaking. Yandy Smith, the woman who had stood by Mendeecees through everything, the woman who believed in his healing, now found herself drowning in betrayal she never saw coming. Everything began weeks earlier inside a luxury Los Angeles hotel where Tamar Braxton attended a late-night meeting with producers to discuss future projects. Witnesses described the room as lively at first, laughing, planning, celebrating ideas. But as more people arrived and energy shifted, eyes began noticing something off in the behavior of Tamar Braxton and Mendeecees Harris. One insider claimed Tamar Braxton suddenly grew silent, kept checking behind her shoulder, and appeared increasingly uncomfortable. Another source said they saw Mendeecees Harris standing far too close to her, watching her, following her movements with unsettling intensity. Eventually, Tamar Braxton excused herself and quietly slipped away toward her hotel suite. She told a friend she needed to breathe, rest, and clear her mind. Minutes later, witnesses claimed Mendeecees Harris walked down the same hallway alone, tense, and heading in the exact direction of Tamar Braxton's room. Then the story split. Some say nothing happened. Others say Tamar Braxton called her assistant in emotional distress minutes later. Some insist they heard raised voices outside her door. Regardless of the unknown details, the lawsuit made one thing clear: something happened that night that made Tamar Braxton fear for her safety. When the alleged court documents leaked online, chaos erupted instantly. Fans flooded Twitter and Instagram with hashtags like #StandWithTamar, #ProtectTamar Braxton, and #JusticeForTamar, while others demanded answers from Mendeecees Harris. The story spread across every major blog platform within hours, transforming into the biggest trending scandal of the month. But nothing was more heartbreaking than the reaction of Yandy Smith, who reportedly found out about the lawsuit at the same time the world did through social media. According to multiple insiders, Yandy Smith froze when she saw her husband's name next to Tamar Braxton's in a legal headline. One of her closest friends said she burst into tears instantly, crying uncontrollably as she whispered, "I thought he changed. I trusted him. I trusted us." That night, Yandy Smith posted a black screen on Instagram with the words "hurt beyond words," which was screen captured and shared by thousands before she deleted it. Fans immediately flooded the internet with prayers for her, heartbreak emojis, and messages telling her she deserved better. Meanwhile, Mendeecees Harris attempted to salvage his image by releasing a cold, carefully written statement denying everything. He insisted he respected women, had never harassed Tamar Braxton, and was being falsely accused. But the internet wasn't convinced. The timing was too suspicious. The witness statements were too intense. The leaked voice notes were too emotional. And then came the moment that changed everything: a grainy hotel hallway clip showing a man, allegedly Mendeecees Harris, standing directly in front of Tamar Braxton's suite door. Whether the video was authentic or edited didn't matter. The public already believed what it wanted to believe. Through all of this, Tamar Braxton stayed completely silent. She didn't comment, didn't like posts, didn't reply to fans, didn't upload a single story. Her silence screamed louder than any interview. A close friend told reporters, "Tamar Braxton is heartbroken, but she's strong. She will fight this legally, not on Instagram." That single sentence reshaped the entire conversation, making supporters rally even harder behind Tamar Braxton. Paparazzi then captured Mendeecees Harris leaving a courthouse with a stiff jaw and tense shoulders. Reporters yelled, "Did you harass Tamar? Is Yandy leaving you? Are the court documents real?" Mendeecees Harris ignored every question, but his silence only intensified the storm. His face, once calm and collected, now showed fear, frustration, and exhaustion. Within days, bloggers reported that Yandy Smith had packed her belongings and walked out of the family home. A viral photo showed Yandy Smith entering a hotel wearing sunglasses, dark clothes, and a hooded sweatshirt, looking emotionally devastated. Fans commented, "She deserves peace." while others speculated she was protecting her children from the media disaster. What was once a stable, loving, admired reality TV family had now become the center of a nationwide scandal, and the world couldn't stop watching the destruction unfold in real time. The scandal surrounding Tamar Braxton, Mendeecees Harris, and Yandy Smith grew darker with every sunrise. What started as one lawsuit turned into a tangled web of emotional destruction, public humiliation, legal warfare, and social media chaos. As new rumors, leaks, and insider statements surface every hour, the story evolved far beyond simple allegations. It became a nationwide obsession. Through all this noise, Tamar Braxton stayed silent, refusing to validate lies, rumors, or assumptions. Her silence was powerful, intimidating, and strategic. Fans knew Tamar Braxton. When she's upset, she speaks. When she's emotional, she cries. When she's hurt, she posts. But now, nothing. Which meant only one thing: the situation was more serious than anyone imagined. Her attorney eventually broke the silence with a calm, chilling statement: "My client will let the truth be revealed in court." That single sentence spread like wildfire, confirming to fans that Tamar Braxton wasn't backing down, wasn't negotiating behind the scenes, and wasn't seeking attention. She was seeking justice. Meanwhile, as Tamar Braxton prepared quietly and professionally, Mendeecees Harris began unraveling in public. Paparazzi captured him outside restaurants at night, pacing, yelling on the phone, looking panicked and exhausted. One witness swore they heard him shout, "These lies are destroying my life." But the internet had no sympathy. Old clips of Mendeecees Harris resurfaced online, moments of temper, questionable comments, past scandals, and people used every frame to build their own narrative. TikTok creators broke down his facial expressions. YouTube commentators analyzed his body language. Twitter resurrected every mistake he had ever made. But the person drowning the most emotionally, mentally, spiritually was Yandy Smith. She was suffering silently, privately, painfully, while the world debated her marriage. According to friends, Yandy Smith couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, and couldn't look at her own reflection without feeling betrayed. One insider said she cried so intensely that her voice became hoarse. She kept repeating the same sentence: "I thought he grew. I thought he healed. I thought he loved us." Then came the leaked voice note, a shaky female voice crying, "I just wanted him to leave me alone." The voice sounded shockingly similar to Tamar Braxton, and social media exploded. Whether the clip was real, edited, or out of context didn't matter. People believed it. The leak destroyed the last remaining support for Mendeecees Harris, pushing him further into chaos. Desperate to defend himself, Mendeecees Harris posted a long Instagram story, saying he was tired of being silent and tired of people believing lies. Instead of receiving understanding or empathy, he was mocked in comments and dragged across every platform. Memes labeled him a villain. TikToks portrayed him as the antagonist. Business partners allegedly paused their deals. His image, his career, his reputation, everything was falling apart. Then the unthinkable happened. Alleged court documents began circulating online. They detailed Tamar Braxton's accusations in disturbing detail: unwanted advances, verbal intimidation, attempts to follow her, emotional distress, and multiple attempts to avoid interaction. Fans lost their mind. Comment sections became crime scenes. People who doubted Tamar Braxton switched sides instantly. But the biggest twist, the most painful blow, the most heartbreaking development came when paparazzi captured Yandy Smith entering a courthouse alone, wearing dark glasses, carrying documents. She walked with the posture of a woman whose soul had been shattered beyond repair. Minutes later, every major platform posted the headline, "Yandy Smith files for divorce." Fans were devastated. They filled her old posts with heartbreak emojis, prayers, and messages saying she deserved freedom, peace, and healing. Insiders later revealed that Yandy Smith had discovered suspicious messages between Mendeecees Harris and another woman weeks before Tamar's lawsuit. She stayed silent for the sake of her family. But Tamar Braxton's case became the final blow. While Yandy Smith focused on her children and her emotional survival, Tamar Braxton returned to social media with a cryptic message: "The truth doesn't need defending." A simple mirror selfie accompanied it, and it instantly went viral. Critics accused her of seeking attention, but supporters showered her with love for standing firm and refusing to be silenced. Seeing the world turn against him, Mendeecees Harris went live on Instagram. Tired, drained, visibly broken, he tried to explain himself. He apologized for everything, even the things I didn't do. A line that confused, angered, and frustrated viewers. Moments after his live ended, Tamar Braxton tweeted one word: "enough." That single word set the internet ablaze. Was she rejecting his apology? Responding to the live? Ending the conversation? No one knew. but everyone had an opinion. As the scandal continued exploding, Yandy Smith stayed completely silent. Her silence became a shield, a message, a form of empowerment. She didn't need to defend her choices, her actions spoke louder than words. Behind the scenes, Tamar Braxton met with her legal team daily, preparing for court and reviewing every detail. Mendeecees Harris, meanwhile, scrambled to keep his life from collapsing. This scandal was no longer just about three people, it became a national conversation about consent, power dynamics, emotional trauma, and the dark side of celebrity culture. Fans built timelines, analyzed leaked footage, debated motives, and argued endlessly online. The courtroom had not even opened yet, but the court of public opinion was already at full war. And as the court date approached, one thing became clear: the story wasn't ending. It was only the beginning. And the entire world was waiting to see what Tamar Braxton, Mendeecees Harris, and Yandy Smith would do next.